Hi, and welcome to Community Arts Kitchen. I'm Anna Rochester, and today myself and my arts partner, Barbara Libby, are going to show you how to take red cabbage, turn it into purple dye that will turn white eggs blue. I know, sounds cool, right? How interesting is that? So let's get started. But before we do, you'll want to watch this short video ahead of doing the activity with your family so that you can see all the supplies that are necessary and the steps that are involved. They're pretty easy. Let's get started. Supplies needed: hard-boiled eggs, a pot that holds at least 4 to 6 cups of water, a cutting board and a knife to cut the cabbage, white vinegar, a spoon, a mason jar with a lid, or some container to store the dye in the refrigerator. Cut the cabbage in half and slice into pieces. Boil the sliced cabbage in about 4 to 6 cups of water. Use a low boil to cook. This takes about 6 to 8 minutes, depending on your stove. Strain the cabbage into another container. Add 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. The red cabbage dye is now ready to use. Now I'm going to show you how to decorate the eggs by placing tape or rubber bands to create a resist. In other words, where you place a resist, the egg will remain white. Supplies needed: hard-boiled eggs, tape, masking or duct tape, both work nicely, rubber bands of various sizes, scissors to cut the tape, a spoon, and mason jars with lids or some container to hold the eggs while they sit in the refrigerator. And finally, the red cabbage dye that you made. Now is a good time to have it in mason jars or in your storage container. Cut the tape into interesting shapes and secure the pieces of tape to the egg. Or you can wrap rubber bands around the egg, which may create lovely lines. Don't forget, use your imagination to come up with an interesting pattern. Or if placed randomly, simply enjoy the design that will emerge. Also, be careful when handling the hard-boiled eggs. They crack easily. When you're done decorating the eggs with tape or rubber bands, carefully, using a spoon, gently submerge the eggs into the jar. These eggs soaked for about 4 hours. What a lovely shade of blue! Wow, I really like the way they turned out. In this next section, I'm going to show you how to do an advanced resist technique. For this technique, you'll need a few more supplies. Nylons, clean used stockings are fine to use. Cut into a piece that is about 4 inches by 8 inches. Each egg gets its own stocking. Scissors for cutting the nylon. Thread, any color. Hard-boiled eggs. Water. A small piece of a plant like clover or a flat plant. And of course, the red cabbage dye that you already made. This image is a nice recap of some of the steps we have done so far and shows where we are heading in this advanced resist technique. Here are the supplies that I have gathered. I am using oregano as my plant. Soak the plant in water. Sandwich the plant between the nylon and the egg. Carefully wrap the nylon around the egg and tie it off with the thread. This mason jar holds about 3 to 4 cups of the red cabbage dye and fits about 4 to 6 eggs. Cover and leave in the fridge for anywhere between 2 to 24 hours. The longer the eggs soak, the more the color intensifies. Here is the unwrapped egg after it's soaked in the red cabbage bath. that was in the refrigerator for about 18 hours. It's a lovely, gentle blue color with an image of oregano on it. That's one way to get an image of a plant onto a hard-boiled egg. In the next Community Arts Kitchen video, we will show you another advanced resist method. Stay tuned! So what's going on with the color changes? To find out, we've asked Dr. Brian Schoikert, a pharmaceutical chemist from UCSF, to give us a simple explanation.
Cabbage gets its nice red, purplish color from anthocyanin dyes, which in the cabbage are a little bit acidic and so have that color. And when you boil them, what boiling does is gets them out of the cabbage and into the water, and they keep basically the same color. When you put the eggs into that solution, the eggs which are a little bit basic start to neutralize the water, bringing the acidity down, and the solution goes this deep purple color. Meanwhile, the eggs, which are the surface of the eggs are basic, themselves go blue because it's pH sensitive dye.
Thank you, Anna, for this awesome demonstration. And thank you, Brian, for explaining the science behind the purple dye and the blue egg. So cool. Now I would like to tell you a bit about the history of egg dyeing. The practice of decorating eggs has been with us for thousands of years. This art form has been practiced in many cultures around the world. Cabbage is only one of many natural dyes that you can create. If you would like to experiment on your own, following is a list of more suggestions how to create natural dyes. Natural dye examples. Turmeric equals yellow. Walnut shells equal brown. Beets equal purple. Greens from carrot tops equal light green. Red and pink roses equal pink. Avocado skins and seeds, really? Yes, equal pink. Wow. In our next video, I will teach you an advanced version of how to decorate eggs with a plant resist and how to make an onion skin dye. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Community ArtsKitchen. If you feel so inclined, please post your finished dyed and decorated eggs onto our Community ArtsKitchen Facebook page. Anna and I would love to see your results. Happy spring! Until next time, bye-bye.